It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Luck, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot.
Yo, shout out Kira in the building. Kira's a chef. We've been friends. Well, she's been friends with my niece Luck since they was 9 years old. She sings like an angel. She cooks like an angel. You know. Shout out Nunu Ria. She made some curry chicken yesterday for the family. And it's hilarious because Luck's mother come to me and say, now listen, if I don't like the food, I don't want nobody to get mad at me if I don't like the food. I said, why would you put that into the universe? Won't you just give the food a chance? Clean the plate. So shout out to Maria.
Is Luck's girlfriend Caribbean?
She keep telling me she's a GT. Only GT that I know of is from BMW, but she go, I is a GT. Apparently that's Guyanese.
Oh,
Guyanese.
okay.
But where'd they get the T? Crazy. What up, pretty?
Well, the tea is about to be spilled right here on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Lady Luck, Bad Bunny, Miss Lissa, 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Huh?
Y'all got to start paying me to show up, you know, because Luck gets a little lazy or tired. Y'all need to pay me to come on here.
So just like on the Breakfast Club, you know, when one of them doesn't make it, they still shout out the actual host. And we do appreciate you for, you know, sitting in for Lady Luck, but we're not going to not give her flowers because she helped us to build
She don't
this
even
platform.
like flowers.
We're going to give her weeds then because she do like weeds. We know she like her weeds. But everyone, make sure you are following the BEC Show. Can we also throw the cash up? We do appreciate your support. Also, Babs has an amazing event that's coming up. Bunny, let them know about that and how they could get their tickets because I'm excited.
Yes, prom night is going down October 29th, live in New York City. Rochdale, Queens to be exact. Big Queens, what's really good? You know what I'm saying? Queens get the money. You feel me? So, it's a battle event, but it's a / adult prom. That is the theme of the event. So if you didn't go to your prom, you got a chance to go to your prom. If you went to your prom, you got a chance to go again. You know, now you probably got a new boo. You're probably not with the person that you went to your prom with years ago when you got a new boo. And maybe your new boo didn't go to their prom. So either way, it's a pull-up situation. Tickets are on sale right now. You can hit the link in my bio. Get your tickets now. It's still an early bird special. I promise you that the tickets will go up. You don't want to miss this event. We are not selling tickets at the door. The venue won't even allow me to sell the tickets at the door. So get your tickets now before they sell out. Before they sell out.
And if y'all trying, okay, we got prom king and queen. Listen, don't even trip. You'll have your crown for this event. But ladies and gentlemen, Lucky Crown, we got all types of different colors and stuff. So if y'all trying to show up, you know what I'm saying, holla at your peoples. You know what I mean? We got Lucky CBD still on deck. Okay, this is the flower. Nobody likes to smoke CBD with me, and it's not cool. But you know, I have pounds of this on deck. Shout out to my trainer, Shate, who quit on me.
Well, why did your trainer quit?
Because I ain't been training.
Okay.
She
That
don't
makes sense.
understand. During that time, this time of the month is rough for Tika. What up, Tika? Just stay away from my bitches. You know, she don't understand it's the rough time of the month for love. So, you know, she's a rough trainer.
Well, speaking of rough, Kanye was looking a little rough in a recent interview that he did. And in this interview, he said that maybe Sway actually did have the answers. Let's take a look.
Yo, Kira, I got you.
Now plans to sell the Yeezy brand directly to consumers, something he argued about with radio host Sway back in 2013.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man.
So Sway, almost 10 years ago, said, man, why don't you do it on your own? Was he right?
You know what? I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer.
You ain't got the answers.
He did have the answers.
Yeah.
He has officially
You ain't got the answers.
persuaded to do his own line of sneakers like Sway told him to do when he got angry at him. And what about Kanye's new voice? We want to know how you're feeling. We're going to go to the panel. Who would like to
You ain't got the answers.
What's the question, Stacey?
How do you feel about him now reneging? He's a reneger, and he's saying that Sway actually did have the answers. And also, how do you feel? Because some people in the comments were criticizing Kanye's new voice, because you also can hear a difference in his voice. Do you feel like he's putting on a new voice? Do you feel like that's his new elevated vernacular, or is he adding, you know, job interview tones to make the Caucasians more comfortable?
I'm going to let Babs go and see what she got to say.
I love Kanye. Shout out to Kanye. You know, all day, every day. He's a genius. I love him. And so, yes, I thought it was so dope that he said, you know what? Sway has the answers. I thought that was fire. I love it. I know it's a sound bite for Sway. He gonna run it. That's fire. I'm here for it, Kanye. You got enough people that love Yeezy. So, yes, put out your own stuff. And I don't know about his voice, you know, like sometimes my voice changed depending on, you know.
Depending on what? Because it didn't change the night we went out. So what is it dependent on?
You know,
when we were surrounded by rich white people, it didn't change. So when does it change, Babs?
It's never going to change around. It's never going to change when I'm around rich white people. They're going to have to accept me for who I am, the black queen that I am. Feel me?
Just asking for a friend. The friend went out and it didn't happen. Listen, you look good. Both of y'all look good. Babs, let me see how you looking at blunt, baby.
Thank you. It's
shut up.
filter.
Come on, man, with the freaky deaky stuff, young man.
Come on now.
Speaking of young men,
Friday.
I don't like men's. I like
Let me tell you something.
Women's. She don't like men no more. She like women. She been delivered. She like women.
I got that tongue, baby. I got that tongue. When you see me,
run.
Well, you might want to run when you see the baby, because he is the self-proclaimed Boogeyman. And on his new song, Boogeyman, he is alleging that Meg Thee Stallion was in his bed one day before being allegedly shot by Tory Lanez. Now, Tory is going to court for this case, I believe, next month or this month. So we're going to not talk about that. But how do you feel about the baby allegedly kissing and telling? And he also is the reason why Tory Lanez violated a restraining order against him with Megan Thee Stallion, because the baby invited Tory Lanez to be at Rolling Loud, where Megan was going to be. So not only did he help him violate a restraining order, he's saying that he hit it first. How do y'all feel? It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Do you think he's lying? Is it clickbait? We're going to go to the ladies for comments.
I don't know if it's just my phone, but Uncle Luck, you a little pixeled. I don't know if it's just my phone. And I don't know what that clear shit you about to smoke. I don't know what that is. But yeah, we don't do drugs over here, Uncle Luck. So I don't know why Lady Luck ain't tell you that we don't do drugs over here. But anyway, the baby self, like that is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, I could speak for because I identify as male today. Am I still pixelated?
I think I see you. I can see you.
Okay. Okay. I can speak for my male counterparts today when I can say that was super corny. You know what I'm saying? Anytime where somebody, has intercourse with you and it's a secret, or if it's not out there like that, then I feel like, it's not something that you should be out there promoting, especially when we all think that she was sleeping with Tori. So now you're making it seem like she out here just throwing that box around. And even if she is throwing that box around, I'm from an era where we don't kiss and tell. Like, I wouldn't tell y'all about the people who try to throw it at me. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, it's different. It's a lot of corny guys out here. And every time I try to cheer the baby on, he goes, nah, chill, I'm corny. I be trying to like him. He goes, no, don't do that. I'm corny. And he do it all the time. Like, especially with the situation with him and Danny Lee, even though, she was doing corny stuff. Like, he just did a lot of cornball stuff. And he just won't stop. So I can't support him like that no more. And I really tried.
And he's being blatant. So the actual lyric that the baby said on his new single, Boogeyman, was, you play with me, that shit was childish. I'm going to radio edit. You play with me, that ish was childish. The day before she said Tory Lane shot her, I was effing on Meg the Stallion. That's what he said. He said her name, said Tory's name. Like, he didn't say allegedly, so he knows Tory shot her.
That's Quavo, right? Quavo, mad corny. Quavo, at least he dropped a line. Quavo did a whole song about having the queen up in the tree and all that. Like, if you butt hurt, just say that. You know what I mean? Like,
is that what Quavo did?
Quavo, yeah, nobody even cared about it. Quavo, he put something on his album that sold 30 records. But the point of the matter is, like, y'all corny nowadays to be on here. And, if I'm not mistaken, Meg is a little more successful than the baby. So he got to do something to cause a rise. And it's just corny. And ladies, y'all got to stop giving the box to these cornballs. But how can you tell? I don't know. I'm just frustrated.
If anyone in the comments would like to be brought up to the platform to voice their opinion, please let Lady Luck know so that she can
Uncle Luck.
Allow Uncle Luck to pull you up. I'm sorry, just like you and Lady Luck sound so similar. Sometimes I can't just distinguish the difference. Hello, welcome to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. What's your name?
My name is Hazel. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing good.
Get behind you. What you doing like that, Hazel? What you doing, Hazel? Come here.
Lucky, I'm over here. I'm getting some therapy in right now.
I know that's right.
I'm done. I'm done with you.
Did you get to tap in on any of our topics? Do you want to let us know your opinion on anything?
Yeah,
absolutely. You let anybody smash? They running around here.
Nah.
But they good light box.
You're not supposed to be pillow talking like that. Like, you got to keep that on the low. Like, and like the dudes will keep it in their heart, like a situation like the Irv. You know what I'm saying? Almost 20 years later, you bringing that up. Like, keep it in the closet, brother. Like, we don't need to know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So is Ray J corny to us too? Because Ray J came out with I Hit It First. No.
Nah, that's different. Cause he kind of was bigging it up in that situation. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, like that was a hard song too. So I ain't mad at that one.
And also in Ray J,
and then they had a whole tape.
Yeah, so, she was already talking about it. So I was like, well, let me talk about it too in my own way.
They're not letting that girl Megan live her life. If Megan won't be out here throwing that box around, that's her business.
Yeah, and we actually seen all of that what Megan was doing. So
Anybody ever say that they smashed after you let them, baby?
Even if they didn't, they might have said it. So you know what I'm saying?
No, I've had people lie on Lux's box, and that was very interesting because she's gay. But they ever told on you, baby?
No, I mean, not really. Like, for what? What is there?
Because that shit fire. You feel me? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't know if your box is fire, baby?
She said she wouldn't know if they was talking.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate you pulling up to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show in this position. May the therapist come in there and rub you down the right way, stretch you out the right way, and you have full healing. You hear me, girl?
Yes, and also in the inbox we had some paperwork we got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you paperwork.
It ain't mine. I got that.
I'm sorry. That's Uncle Luck we talking to. I got you.
Hey, that ain't mine.
My bad.
All right. Okay. All right. So please, we'll talk. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be exposing our business. So we'll talk. We'll talk after the show, okay, baby? Miss Too Many
AKAs.
Okay, we like that because you come on here. I got you pregnant now. You want to tell everybody. We was just talking about you. You the light-skinned baby. She just coming.
Now, we talking about Meg and we talking about the case, but there was a picture that was circulating on the internet and Megan has removed it from her Instagram. But I do want to get your opinions on this because so many women were saying that this was their relationship goals. But I thought we didn't like men that play video games. So I want to know, are people just saying things just to say it? Like, do we really want to be in certain relationships? Is it cool for men to play video games? All of that and more on this episode of Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. How do y'all feel about this picture that Meg shared and so many women that just the other day was saying that they don't like men that play video games, now all of a sudden want to be put in a figure 4 while they boyfriend play video games? Like, how do y'all feel?
How do you feel?
I think it's a lot of bullshit. I think it's a
What?
lot of bullshit. I think it's a lot of bullshit. I think that women, we see anything like he could have had her in a fucking headlock and just, they were like, oh my God, relationship goals. I want a man to choke me up.
How you feel about your man playing 2K? Like, how do you
I don't like men that play video games. I never did.
I hate him.
I would prefer
you have to be super successful. Like, you have that much time for leisure. Like, how long are you on the video game? I'm not the Call of Duty girl. I don't like sitting there while you playing Madden or 2K. None of that shit.
Bunny.
Well, I would prefer somebody to play video games than to play real life games because people out here be playing real life games like dead ass. Like, they say things and do other stuff. They do other stuff and then say things. It's a lot of game playing out here. So I would rather you on your PlayStation or your Xbox than to be playing with me. Like, yeah, play with the Xbox and the PlayStation. Don't play with me. So there you go.
Good morning, everyone.
What you need? Good morning.
Where you calling
How y'all doing?
We're doing well.
This look here, all right. We talking about video games, all right. It's all on y'all women, truthfully. Like you say, I play them. I ain't played it lately. As on your comment, you like real life games. We in this situation right now. Everything we doing, we are in a simulator game type of field that we are in the games. Hypothetically, right? Speaking. Let's say, who played Lamar on the here? Who played Lamar? Drop and say, I play Lamar in the chat. Who played Tycoon stuff? Drop it in the chat. So why is y'all building these algorithms and these codings? Y'all actually going through it every day. Every day y'all go through it. We are in a cyber world.
Right. I appreciate you, man. No, listen, you came on here. You dropped some bars, Tall Can 64. Thank you, man. Where you calling from?
This is Lloyd Phillips, man. I'm in Lloyd Phillips Jr. If y'all got the song, you know it.
All right.
But anyways, I'm in Hayward, though. But yeah, y'all just got to do it.
All right. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd.
That's my man,
y'all.
John X, you heard?
Tall Can 64.
Snag
listen,
the king.
Listen, okay, I like video games, but the only reason why I haven't played video games, I don't want to get too deep. Last time I used to be Call of Duty out of my mind. and I was on the phone with my aunt the night that she passed away, and I didn't hear a word she said. I was just on the phone, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the last time I owned PlayStation, because I so much for me to work on. Like, if I got PlayStation, why not learning how to do this Pro Tools better, or learning how to edit these videos better? But yo, I miss it. I just got a brand new TV downstairs. I might just have to buy it and keep it downstairs. You know what I mean? That's what try to keep a little weight off me. The fridge is downstairs. You know, before I could just walk. You know what I'm saying? So everything's safe downstairs. So maybe I'll just get it for there.
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as you working. As long as you not just sitting around playing games all day and you not being productive. Now that's a problem for me. But as long as you got your shit together, because I like to play games. Like I play Candy Crush, I play Spades, I play Spades. Like,
yo, let me
so
tell you,
I
they
be
out here
on my
making
phone.
money.
Yo, I be on my phone playing games on my phone.
24 hours a day. 24 hours. I have a game.
No, but I'm not dealing with nobody playing games 24 hours a day.
Yo,
I
my
just
girl
don't
get
have
upset. I spend real money in these games. Like, I got the pool, 8-ball pool. Come get your ass beat in these Words with Friends. You know what I'm saying?
The cooking games, all of that. Yo, I be going crazy on the cooking games. In some of these games, you can make real money. And like, spades, like, I be up 2, 3 in the morning on my spades. Like, so I could understand. I'm not mad that you playing your PlayStation, because I'm on my phone playing games too. A lot of times I have people complain to me about that. Like, yo, you've been on your phone. And I'm like, well, you're not interested enough for me to put my phone down. You know, if you was, holding my interest,
like, now, see that
phone wouldn't be in my hand.
That Megan pose, you know what I'm saying, that they was doing, that looks like more of, would you please pay attention to me, give me some attention in the game. My shorty, she want to pick up the sticks and we go at it. You know what I mean? So that's goals for me. Like, I love when a girl want to, play Call of Duty with me, or she got guns, she got skins and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? I like that.
Hold up, Uncle Luck. Let me tell the audience.
Yo,
be careful, right? Because I'm going to say this. People meet people on these games. So when you think your man is in the room, or your girl is in the room just playing Call of Duty, she's up there or he's up there, and there's other people. They talking to them and they get to know each other.
What are you even talking about, man?
Hold up. They be on these games every day. Then they start asking each other for their social media handles.
Nah, what?
Right?
Man,
Then they pass social media. Hold up. Let me finish, because this is real life. And then they get social media handles. Let me tell you, real life story. It was a girl playing Call of Duty and a guy playing Call of Duty. They live in 2 different states. They was playing for like a year and a half. Got each other's social media. Long story short, they live together now. They live together now. So this is a fact. I'm telling you. Don't just be like, oh, he in there playing the game. Because he gonna meet a chick. You better learn how to play too. Because he gonna meet a chick that get it popping on Call of Duty.
Yo, you see the Astro Glide on the shelf.
And she gonna be in his social media. Like, they become real friends. Like, they speak to each other just like Instagram or TikTok.
So
I'd rather go to an arcade like this.
Lovers up in the basement.
It's
no
like,
phone, no video game, like nothing. Not even a smart TV. Like, let's just lock all our new lovers up, because there's a chance they might meet somebody else.
Go read a fucking book while you're playing games.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Listen,
Read
I'm not saying that. People want to be with people that they got, certain hobbies, like similarities. If you beefing with your shorty because they always on the game, instead of trying to get into what they like as well. So you just like, oh, you always on that game. Maybe you should try to say, hey, let me learn how to play this game so me and my boo could play the game together sometimes. But no, you got Teresa on signing in. They like, yo, you on? Like, yo, they hitting each other. They got times they come on together. Yeah, I got to go on at 4. My team, like the Call of Duty team. Listen, I know all about it. Be careful. Be careful.
Yo, money, you can meet people on Words with Friends. They got chats in every game. Like, what are you talking about? They got chats in the pool game. Like, yo, this is ridiculous.
But it's not the same when you, cause like on stage, right? I get different people that come up there, but on these games where you got teams and they play together every day, like they really start to get. I'm telling you,
it sounds very
it's a
depressing.
whole
I
couple.
can't be with nobody like that, Babs. Like, if somebody's thinking I'm cheating because I'm playing the game, that's not fair. You giving me.
I'm not saying that you cheating because you playing the game. I'm saying just don't think they not cheating because they.
How long are you on the game though? Because I feel like
it don't matter.
You're not cheating. You are cheating. You cheating yourself. How you spending all these hours on a game as a distraction? Like, okay, let's cap it at 1 hour or something. But after, hey, okay, Joy's in the building.
Cap it at an hour. You sound like
what
my
up,
mom.
ladies? What up,
ladies?
Go do you in life.
Ladies? How y'all doing? How y'all
Oh,
doing?
Uncle Love, you got competition.
Yes, Babs, you look real good, Babs. Why are you choking?
You can't be
Babs?
switching to the mascara.
I know
you
it
giving
won't
Lady
stop
Luck
doing
and
that.
Uncle
It's
Luck the business
Instagram. It
today.
won't stop changing. What's up, Babs? I like
Yo,
that
shout
blonde. We still won't stop changing.
Yo,
Babs, I love that blonde hair on you.
I
You
don't
look
want
nice.
that. I'm not dealing with nobody that's confused. You switching up too much for me. It's a too much switch up for me. I can't
find
deal with
another
that.
filter.
Like,
And Instagram don't have the
Told you
men.
I
I need this filter permanently. I like this one right
Nah,
here.
I'm
This
good,
one is
B.
doing it.
I'm
This
good.
one right here.
Yo,
Oh, this is too much.
What I'm talking about is too much.
Yo,
You're
now
confused.
your husband, or there we go, Joy. Your husband, nah. Now I'm getting.
Now she underwater.
There we go.
Now let's
That's
think
one.
about it.
Ooh.
That's how you be looking when you do your makeup. Now,
Yes.
Joy, your husband is not into video games, but you are. I know you used to have an addiction to Candy Crush.
I did.
So, what happened? Did he have a say in that, or you just got over it one day? Like, talk to me.
All right. I used to be addicted to Candy Crush and Cityville, those Facebook games, like those Facebook games. I used to spend real money on them. That's when I stopped.
I took all that shit, and now I do.
I was like, you're spending real cash on a fake city. And I was like, but I used to be real addicted. Thank God my husband is not someone that is, my husband is addicted to gambling. That's his only addiction. So thank God that's only, but
much better.
Much better. Everybody has something they're addicted to. Every human being. It's just a matter of how you're gonna deal with it or not deal with it. I had that. He has gambling. He wins some money. I was spending the money. So we balanced each other out. Like, it was a beautiful thing. But I can't date someone that is addicted to video game. I can't date someone I cannot be with anybody that's addicted to something that would take up time from me. I can't. I'm
too
sorry.
much. You're smothering me now. Can I breathe a little bit without you? That's ridiculous.
No, once in a while you can. You could breathe without me, but not to the point where we got something to do.
Y'all, it's not you, Lissa, but you and Babs is giving me suffocating vibes.
No, you could live your life, but don't have an addiction. Like, you could play video game once in a while. You go, like, everybody.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, let's say that I was into Lost, or I was into one of these shows.
Game of Thrones.
Now, if I went and I binge watch these shows on the weekend for 8-9 hours, would you have an issue?
Are we doing this every weekend or just once a month?
No, I work all week in the factory or wherever these people is working nowadays on the weekend. Can I? No? This is
not 8 or 9 hours because I feel like you don't want to spend some time with me. Let's go out. Let's get some air. Let's go for a walk. Let's go
watch your Game of Thrones as long as you also make time for me. You have to make time for me.
And I'm not
like,
watching that.
You were working on just like the same way while you were working all week. I was missing you too. While you were working all week, slaying, I'm missing you. I'm needing attention that I put on hold because I do understand that you have to go to work. Work is something different. But
so you want me to sit in front of you like this?
If on the weekends, if that's all the time you have for me, yes. That's all the time you have for me, yes. Spend it with me.
Suffocated.
I like people that are busy. I love a busy
But I like for us to
person.
have fun. We could have fun. We could go to the strip club and have fun on the weekend. We could do stuff. We could go to you don't want to be suffocated. You want to look out. You could look at other women. Just be with me while you're doing all that stuff. Do it with me.
Now don't what?
What? Like
Hey,
no,
yo.
I'm sorry. I'm not a jealous type. I'm not.
No,
the
me
jealous
neither.
type.
Me
So,
neither.
But I do
you
like
could
I do
have
like
fun. You
time
could
when I
still
need
live your
time.
life. You could do whatever. But if you love me and we're together, and especially, I'm not saying you gotta be with someone 24 hours a day. Especially if you're working all week and your work keeps me away from me. Then during that weekend that you do have time, spend time with me. That's all. That's it. I understand you gotta work.
You said that your husband, you guys, he could look at a woman just as long as it's with you. Would you allow him to have another wife or side wife? What was the big?
I'm a Nigerian woman. I'm Nigerian. Now, not to say all Nigerians are with this, but we tend to be a little open about this. But all right. I'm not the jealous type. I don't know if, but as long as the whoever is coming, yes, I will be okay with it. Because tell the truth, being taking care of a man, being the number one woman in that, it's a lot of work. Let the next girl come. As long as she knows she gotta do the laundry too, she gotta wash clothes too, she gotta clean and cook too.
That's her job.
I don't
not
mind,
you.
but you know you gotta do the work. As a matter of fact, you come here to help me. So you coming here means my work gets lessened, and I don't have to do as much work, and I got time to do other stuff too. Fine, come on in. But now, if you come and think you're just gonna get all the benefit, that's when we have a problem.
That's
the same
right.
way I'm not getting all the benefit, you can't get all the benefit either. You gotta share the work and share the benefit. So I'm okay with that, as long as you know you're gonna share the work. So if I do the laundry, if I put the clothes in the washer, you put it in the dryer, we might fold it together if I'm getting along with you that week. But you're gonna share the responsibility and you're gonna share the benefits too. As long as you're willing to do all that, come on in, sis. Like, if you just think you're coming just for the benefit, that's when we have a problem.
First of all, I was here first, so you got to catch up. You're doing more laundry, more dishes, and more cooking. I got a head start. You got to catch up, bitch. I've been by myself.
I agree with you on that. You know, I'm not talking about, I knew a lawyer that had 4 wives, and this was in America. And they had a thing, like the way they had it set up was the best. Like, we used to have it where 3 women would be working, 1 would be off that week. So they rotated. They rotated how they took care of the kids. They rotated who spent the week with him in the bed. They rotated to the point where, like, 1 would take a vacation while the 3, like, every week, one of the wife had a vacation while the 3 was doing the work, and they were rotated. So they knew who was, what was, and blah, blah, blah. So the women loved it. So they were okay. And if he wanted to bring another woman in, they all had a vote. Granted, his vote counted twice because he was the man. That's what he said. His vote counted twice.
I won.
But the women still had a vote. So, you know, he had 4 women. So no matter what, he was always getting outvoted. Like, you know, but the women learned how to get along. And I have a cousin who has 15 wives. So, you know, I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
all right. Switching gears. Go ahead, switching gears. Because everybody's blaming me like
well,
that.
if only Nia Long had that kind of arrangement with her husband, because he was out here with other women, but without her permission. So the rumor mill is going around, and allegedly they're saying that Boston Celtics coach, Emi,
don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Did I say it right, Joy? It's IMEUDOKA.
Ask Joy how to pronounce it. Joy, how do you pronounce that?
Udoka embarrassed us the other day.
Well, he should have knew he was Nigerian. He's gonna want multiple partners.
Nigerian, no. He embarrassed us, so he had Nigerians looking bad the other day. Okay, that's to tell you, don't matter how beautiful you are, don't matter what you look like, a man is still gonna cheat. Like,
and they're saying that because of an issue that he had with one of the players on the team. So Nia Long was married to the coach.
They're not married. They're not married.
Oh, sorry.
They're not married.
Extended boyfriend. This is another problem. So yeah, extended boyfriend, and he cheated on her, and she only found out because one of the players on his team was angry with him, and he snitched. So How do y'all feel about him snitching because he was mad? Like, did he break the guy code?
He said, like, nah, if you only snitch because you're mad, you broke the code. If you snitch because of the kindness of your heart and because you felt bad that he was cheating, that's it. But that's not why he snitched. He snitched because he was mad and he wasn't getting no side.
Years ago, Kobe Bryant had said something about Shaq, and that's why him and Shaq had beef, but social media wasn't as prevalent. But what's messing my head up?
He said everybody cheating, me.
Everybody doing it.
Shaq?
But what's messing my head up more than him cheating on Nia Long is Babs doing set changes. Now, normally we'll do outfit changes, but Babs went through 3 sets. Me personally, this goes back to what Joy was saying, you know, about having multiple people in a relationship. Me personally, I am against it.
That's a lie.
They said Beyonce, Nia Long, is Sierra next?
When the person said, who said that?
You didn't even let me finish. I am against it. Okay, I am against these poly relationships. I don't see why you have to love more than one person, even if you have the love to give. I don't see why it's necessary. You just need to be with one person for the rest of your life.
Okay,
That's
this is
Are you reading from a teleprompter, Uncle Luck, or is this?
I got to say, what happened? This must be Uncle Luck's opinion.
You're going to see Nunu read Shadow like. It's like in the R. Kelly video. Cut the shit.
Uncle Luck's opinion is that
she's holding the paper
from Luck's opinion. Okay, so
read this. Nigga said, heard you.
Yo, no, show us the person holding the gun.
Well, how do you feel, Bunny, about this? How do you feel about Nia Long? The Nia Long, beautiful, okay, being cheated on. I mean, nobody is exempt. And how do you feel about
it's not cheating, man?
They say you're reading like Trump. That's what I say you're reading it like Trump.
Go ahead, B. You look mad serious. Hold up. Babs looks mad serious. Hold up.
Yes, you know I don't like nobody talking when I'm about to talk. She said, Babs, what do you think? And then you and Joy just started going back and forth. I don't got time for y'all today. Because she, like Joy, I'm 54% Nigerian, okay? 54%.
It's a scammer.
Okay, so I'm outside, all right? I'm outside. Luck is like 2%. She like 2% Nigerian. But yeah. But anyway, I'm a firm believer in that monogamy is not natural. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time. But I'm not here. What I'm not here for is it being okay for the men and it's not okay for the women. That's what I'm not okay about. And then they try to make women say, oh, well, you know, you're a whore or whatever. I had asked this Muslim girl one time. She said, well, the reason why the women can't be with multiple men is because then it goes with the children, right? So if he has multiple children, if he have children with multiple women, he's still all of the kids' fathers, right? And so she's like, yeah, well, with the women, you can't have multiple baby fathers. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. And why you don't have to have a baby every time you sleep with somebody. You ain't gotta let them shoot up the club every time you sleep. It don't have to be unprotected. So if your boo want to sleep with other people and you okay with it, then I'm here for that. But if you want to sleep with other people, then they need to be okay with that too. Let everybody have some type of fun. That's just what it's all about.
But why is it necessary to have more than one person?
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you, it's to each his own. If this person wants more than one people, sometimes one person can't balance you out, right? And that's just the reality of things. Sometimes one person can't. Certain people bring different qualities. You know, two people could make the perfect person. So it's like, yo, all right, you get on my nerve. I'm going over here to my boo who don't get on my nerve. But she might not, be she might not be a go-getter like you. Or, this chick might could cook and this chick can. Or it's just, it's a balance.
And people change. People grow and people change. And sometimes you meet someone and you're in that space where you're like, I'm looking for one-on-one. And then 2 years later, you're like, yo, wait a minute, I've healed. I've recovered. Now I'm looking for a little bit more than one-on-one. I think I'm ready to meet more than one person. And I like you still. But, I would like us to do something different, maybe meet other people. Because when I met you, I was in a depressed stage in my life. I was in a place where I was very low. And I'm here where I love myself. I want to get to know myself a little bit differently. Like, sometimes you change. And sometimes you outgrow the person you are with. You outgrow them. And like, this is just a way to look for someone else. Like, yo, let's go, let's talk to other people. But to me, I don't feel like, I 100% agree with Babs. If you want to date multiple people and I'm cool with it, that's okay. Now you got to sit down there and watch as I date multiple people. And I shouldn't have to come have a talk with you about it, because whatever you do should be okay for me. The biggest problem people have is they want to have multiple people and they want you all to themselves. That's impossible. That's manipulation and it does not work.
So let me
I think it's okay to date multiple people, because when you're dating, you're collecting data to figure out if you want to be in a relationship with one person. But I feel like once you decide you want to be with that person, you should be with that person. Other than that, you should be single and do whatever you want to do.
Agree.
I mean, but that depends if the other person is okay with it. Now, for you, you're not okay with that, right? So you're letting that be known. But if you was the person that's like, yo, I'm cool with it, because it's a lot of girls that's cool with it. I like to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? So I might want a different cuddle buddy. It doesn't mean that, it's sexual activity. I just want somebody to cuddle with. And like, it's cold, so a bigger person might be better to cuddle with. Or if it's hot, a smaller person might be better to cuddle with. Some people get better massages than others. So you got some people with light hands, or some people that they get tired quick. I like a long massage. I want somebody that don't mind massaging me for 20, 30 minutes. Now, if you don't want to do that, then I shouldn't not get it.
They have masseuses, though. You could just go quick little $30.
Babs, I agree with you. But here's one thing, right? Okay, I want to ask this question. What do you do in a relationship where you guys love each other? The love is there, but somehow the physical, the sex, the everything is not there. Now, let's say one person in this scenario has a low sex drive, and the other person happens to have a high sex drive. Now, if the one with the high sex drive, they love you, everything is good. But once in a while, because you have a low sex drive and because you can't bring it the way they do, they go see someone else. No emotion attached. This is strictly to fill out their need. The need that they have is a human need. And they go do that. I used to have a think there was something wrong. But now I'm beginning to have this feeling like, yo, in life, right? As I get older, I realize in life, if a person is not giving you something that you feel like you need, regardless of what, and you go somewhere else and go get this thing that you need, and come back to this person, they'll never know. They don't know anything about it. It's not like, you really love this.
Are they using condoms? Like,
yeah, you're doing everything right. You just go see
nothing
someone,
on your face.
You're doing everything right except for being deceptive.
You come back, this person they don't even know what you're doing. They don't even suspect anything. Do you guys think there's something wrong with that? You're not doing this because you don't love this. You're doing it simply because you got a need and they don't meet your need. And you have someone else that meets that need but don't require nothing from you. And you just go you go back home. Nobody got to know. Nobody, blah, blah, blah. How do you guys feel about this? Babs, I got to ask you, what is your take? Do you think it's wrong? Personally, I'm at a place in life where I don't feel like it's wrong in this life for you to get what you need. If you go do what you got to do.
Or if you get what you need, just say that.
No, I tell people all the time. I could do without certain things that I want, but I'm not willing to do without things that I need, right? So if I need this, I'm not willing to go, because I've tried that before, and at the end of the day, ain't nobody worth it. Because when it's over, you done went. Like, yeah, you will make life-changing decisions based off of somebody else's insecurity. Like, and that's really what it is. It's somebody else's insecurity. You're not going to tell me I don't love you because you're insecure. You're not going to tell me I don't care because you're insecure. You're not going to tell me that I'm not respecting you because you're insecure. I'm done with that shit. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, I feel like whatever floats your boat. And I don't think that sex equals love. I do not think that. And there's some people that's like, oh, you don't love me because you cheated on me. No, that's no. And I didn't tell you because whatever reason I didn't tell you, but I don't mean that I don't love you. So yeah, people got all types.
Can you elaborate on that more? Because some people will say, you cheated on me, you broke my heart, you don't love me. How do you feel that someone breaking
if someone is not giving you what you need, and them themselves know they're not giving you the stuff that you need.
So you had a conversation already?
See, they say, yeah, you already had this conversation. You talk to them. You guys try to work. Let's go with sex. Let's go because it's easy. Someone has a low sex drive. You have a high sex drive. You guys talked, went to therapy. They did everything. But there's nothing they could do. There's no, like, you know, they don't want to take, maybe they have to take some kind of medicine. They don't want to do that. They don't want to go that 100% extra mile because to them it's not important.
Hold up, Joy. Hold up real quick, Joy. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I need to respond to this because Flex said sex does equal love and it's souls tied. There's plenty of people who have sex and don't love the person. You think prostitutes have sex?
But you still do develop some kind of connection.
No, that's not true. The souls do tie, but it ain't no connections. People have sex with people and don't even remember their name. They don't even remember them. They can see them again and don't even remember that they had sex with you. And
this
that's
is true.
Whole fact.
That's true.
If the sex was whack, it doesn't count.
We have
but
there
isn't
we
it a bad
people
thing?
that
If
their
the
whole
sex is
profession
whack,
is
it
sex.
did not count, and I'm not counting that.
There are people that their whole
I agree with that.
profession is
If I
sex.
need a
They have
reset,
sex
this
with
shit did not
multiple
happen. I
people.
believe that too. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
It
You
didn't
know
happen.
for a fact there's people that their profession is to have sex for a living. Like they have sex and keep it moving. They don't have no soul tie with that. Maybe they have soul tie with that money that comes with it, but they don't have any soul tie with the people. This to me,
Offset said, wait, hold up. Offset said that he have a baby with a chick he don't even remember having sex with. So
but isn't that just a example of how we are diminishing and devaluing sex and what it means to be intimate? It's beyond
if you
like
go
you know,
back,
it starts with somebody mentally tapping in with you and then you want to share yourself. It shouldn't be, and like you know, with the roses and the sex toys and the things desensitizing us is like nothing matters anymore.
Switch it because back in the day it wasn't about a romance. Pete, you used to go if you came to my crib, I line 5 dudes up and be like, which one of them you want? That was my gift to you. Like everybody slept with each other. The sex was not about you gotta love. That came from religion.
That's love.
Can I speak?
Love and sex are two different things.
Yes.
Cool.
Can I speak? Can I speak? A lot of people are going off of a book that they don't even know 100% about. People are basing sex, like you said, off and around religion, and your body contradicts what they're telling you to do. So it's like, I love God and all that. I'm just showing you your body anatomy. A female can reach a certain amount of orgasms that is damn near impossible for one man to give her. That's why toys exist and these other things exist. A man can give more babies than one woman can ever have. You get what I'm saying? And this is just off of simple anatomy, just looking at the human body. I feel as though like, as far as cheating is concerned, if you're dishonest and it's immoral and things of that nature, then fine. But you should be with one person for the rest of your life. And don't be dishonest. And don't be.
Well, I want to just say this one thing.
I this just one thing I want to about God and sex and religion. All right, I always thought this, and this is what money and sex are the two most deadly sins. Like the love of money and sex. Sex is like this thing that we think the society have told us sex and having sex without marriage is so wrong. And the love of money. Two things. You know that those are the two things most people pray for in life more than anything else. People pray for money and people pray for someone to love them that they could have sex of mind. Like they could have love. Those are the two things that people pray the most about. Yet it's supposed to be the worst thing that we don't. But
they made it immoral.
Look at sex,
they made it. You know, because because out of all the bathhouses, because back in the day they probably was really crazy, so they needed a way to wrap this thing up. Because people was just outside going nuts. You go read the stories. They had bathhouses. They had just big brothels and all kind of stuff. And it's like, hey man, we got to tell them this is wrong, man.
People need to look up the benefits of sex. Just look up the benefit of having an orgasm. It helps with cancer. It helps with skin. It helps with sleep.
You can give that to yourself, baby.
Yes, like
it's self-maintenance.
I'm talking about not orgasm. The benefit of an orgasm. Like people, like your body actually needs like
relaxing.
If you never had it before, if you're a virgin, don't go for it, please. But once you've done it, once your body experiences what it is to have an orgasm, your body actually needs it. It needs those chemicals, that it releases. That your body actually craves it and needs it, and it's good for you. That gives you more energy than coffee.
But there are people that have sex and they don't orgasm, so you can.
Then you're doing it wrong. Those people are doing it wrong. Those people, they have not been with the right person.
If you have I wanted to say about what Lux said, because Lux said earlier that she said that woman can have so many orgasms that a man can't really give to her. But I just want to say this because it's true, but also not true. A lot of men just rush into the sex part. And what about the foreplay? So if he really cares about you, he's going to do things to pleasure you before he, before the intercourse begins. So it's like you can get a couple of orgasms off before his, I don't want to get too crazy because my mother watches the show. But if he really cares, you're not going to have one orgasm.
But sometimes
it's going to be groundbreaking, and that's why you need to not give yourself to everyone. I mean, have your little whore phase. I mean, they say everyone has one, and if you don't, it's probably not a good thing. But at a certain point, when you realize your value, you're not sharing yourself. There's nothing more better for your skin and more relaxing than peace of mind and not,
But when I say sex,
I'm
having sex with multiple people, Miss Lissa, we're not talking about having sex. You could have sex with the same person over and over. Sex is important.
We talking about everything.
Let B
speak.
Let B speak.
It depends on your sex drive. Because when a man orgasms, a lot of the times they tell you to wait a minute. You gotta wait for them to get up again. Like, at the end of the day, you still gotta wait.
No, I'm not waiting. You supposed to hit it first. You supposed to get me ready first.
All right, let it yo, I'm with Bad.
After that, you want to keep on going.
Of course, like I met a look. Okay,
he gotta do some more
Freaky
stuff.
Friday. I met a little killer. I met a killer back in the day who could go where they went and then keep going. I met a little killer back in the day. But what I'm simply saying is, for the normal, it's not happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get where I'm going, don't touch me for a while because I know how. Like, I'm so in control. I am very tapped in with that side of myself. So I am extremely talented in that area, and I also know how to control my stuff because I'm gonna put y'all up on one. Hold it. Don't let it go as soon as you catch it. Hold it for a second, right? Hold it, because it's going to tell you, let me go. Hold it. Just hold it as long as you could. Then go surf it. You understand what I'm saying? And that makes such a big difference. So if you holding it all this time, that tsunami wave is going to be crazy. Get you a surfboard. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People out here don't know how to control their stuff. So everybody's just, no, I'm telling you, it gets crazier. Take your mind off it. Think about your dog. Think about the mail. Think about the mail. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's in the mailbox? You know, think about just take your mind off you for 2 seconds. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand. I don't even know what to say.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely we're gonna move forward. We're gonna move topics, shift gears a little bit. But I did want to know how y'all felt about. So we were talking about Nia Long earlier. So her man actually cheated on her with somebody that worked within the NBA perimeters. Like she worked with the team. So now he has been suspended for the rest of the season. So there's a basketball player by the name of, maybe he's retired. His name is Matt Barnes. And he spoke out and said it's not right for this man to be suspended because this ain't nothing new just because he's getting caught for messing with one of the people in the league. This is not nothing new. So do y'all feel like he's right in saying that? Do you feel like this man should keep his job? Let's take a listen.
Not the filter. No, not.
But I definitely
getting that love.
In the Udoka situation, just saw a year suspension was just handed down by the team for an inappropriate, consensual, sexual situation with a female that worked in the organization. I've been in the league played in the league for a long time. Anyone who played in the league could tell you this is a very common situation. This is not new news for people who've been in the league or even around organizations. I've seen it from owners to executives to coaches to players to trainers to therapists to dancers.
Okay, all right. Everybody was doing it. So do y'all feel like he should have kept his job because this is nothing new?
Absolutely. It's racist. It's racist. It's because he's black, and I'm definitely going to say that. Because at the end of the day, though, but he could fight as long as if he could get proof, if people going to stand up and say, yeah, I did it too, and these people know. That's what happened with my mother lawsuit with her job. It was like she had to prove that what they fired her for, other people did it and kept their job before her. And she was able to prove that. And all the people that did it before her were white. And so as soon as she did it, they let her go because she was in a high position at her job, and she was a black woman, the only black woman in that position. And so that was her fight in her suit, and she won. So as long as he can prove that, then he's good, because that's ridiculous. But you know, there is jobs. I know people who work corporate, and it's in the book, in the manual, you are not supposed to sleep with somebody on your job. Like the boss is not supposed to sleep with the worker and stuff like that. And you know, I know people personally that got into a relationship. The boss started sleeping with the person under them, and one of them had to leave the job, because if they would have found out, they both would have got fired. And now they're actually together in a loving relationship, but one of them was willing to leave and start a new career because it was too risky. So your job could really have control over your life, and that's the scary part about it. What does my job? I come to work, I do what I'm supposed to do, and you worried about who I'm in the bed with. But then I could understand when it's somebody in a higher position, because they feel like they got control. You know, and if the person come back and say, yo, they treating me a certain way because I don't want to be with them no more, or whatever. Or they could say, well, they gave them a promotion because they sleeping with them. So they don't want none of that. And that's really what it is.
It's all about the lawsuit. They don't want nobody coming later and suing them for sexual harassment. They have it. Most of don't forget Me Too movement when it happened. All those things are coming out. Like, they started exposing. A lot of jobs have it. I think just like as soon as last week, the CEO stepped down from his job because they found that he was sleeping with one of the lower women that worked beneath him. Even though they're married, have kids and other stuff, they don't like that. They don't, like most jobs, they don't want you to be in a relationship because they feel like anytime they get it, like Bob said, but mostly it's money. Nobody want to get lawsuit later. You and this lady was dating, you break up with her. Oh, we guys met at job. Now she's suing the job and saying, well, he sexually harassed me at the job. It's all about them. They don't want lawsuit. They don't want. It's too much. Like, come on, a whole year. But it's in his guideline. It's in his book. this thing is in the book telling him not to do it. So he did break a rule, and he should get paid price for it.
Karma came for that ass because she had no business cheating on the national treasure like Nia Long. I don't care about all this political stuff they talking about right now. Nia Long, okay?
You got that crazy. How you know she's not crazy though? How you know because she's how do you know
shout
because
out Jazz Anderson,
she's
shout
not
out
crazy?
Tori Doe in the building, Flame Spitter, Jazz Anderson. Yo, a lot of these girls be crazy. See, like people just see pictures and beauties. They be like, oh, I love them, I love them. Then when you talk to these people or be around these people be nut jobs. And you know what I mean? I have noticed that the prettier, this Uncle Luck, Jazz Anderson, just Uncle
Jazz, what up?
But I have noticed that the prettier the girl, the crazier.
That's it.
All three of y'all is nut jobs.
Hold on, Jazz, before you pop up out of here. I'm going to DM you the information for this Adele prom that I'm doing October 29th. You need to pull up. You will. I know you probably went to your prom, but we're going to turn up. Anyway,
she might not.
Guys.
So who you guys most surprised?
Let Joy promote her business before we let her go, because we about to close out too.
I just want to ask one question. No business. Joy's art room. I'm an artist.
Ain't no more questions, Joy. We getting ready.
Oh yeah, I'm the person that did Locke's hat. That hat that Da Vinci had, that she had the green hat. That's me. I was the one that did it, and I'm the one that does a lot of Locke stuff that she always complain about me. I have fight every time. It's like, oh my God! If every celebrity is like Locke.
For Halloween a couple years ago when I was slim trim, she was like, "Yo, put the beard on." This the only reason why I know how to do this because of her. She was like, "Yo, put the beard on." And dressed up like Joanna Scammer. I was so pissed at my outfit, but I was like, "Yo, I got to do it." You know what I'm saying? And we was going to Lenny S joint, so we get to the door. They rush us in. They pull us in. They treating us like, I'm not saying but. They thought I was Joanna Scammer. The outfit was a hit. Nobody knew it was me. I took Dream Doll. I said,
you.
Oh, yeah, you was there.
Yeah,
that's what down on you. I said, Lady Luck, I know that's you.
That's the night we met Miss Lissa. That's crazy.
Because I did know. I said, wait a second. I said, excuse you, Lady Luck. You've been ducking me. Okay. I know I know what's going on.
That was the night we met Miss Lissa.
Joy is extremely talented with everything, so follow her. She went viral a couple times, got like 6 million views on the video. I was extremely jealous.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all follow the homie.
Before I leave, last question before I leave. Who you guys most surprised got cheated on? Halle Berry or Nia Long?
Halle Berry look crazy.
I'm not surprised of anybody getting cheated on.
I mean,
I was surprised when Beyonce.
Beyonce
didn't get cheated on. I wasn't surprised. People beat each other for a lot of years. Sometimes you need something new. At the end of the day, I'm not surprised.
I like you, Babs. I like Babs a lot.
Babs is lying. Don't listen to her.
She a cheater.
I'm not lying.
I love her reason. After 10 years, I think that should be a rule. After 10 years together, if you want to go test someone out real fast, you should go test someone out, then come back. Every 10 years, you should be allowed to test
just
someone.
don't let me find out. You heard?
Me and Lissa with the hand.
I just don't want to find out.
Me and Lissa with the hand.
First of all, I love conversation. Y'all already know that. So once you tell me your whole story, I'm over. I need a whole new life story now. I know everything about you. Remember when Chris Rock said, yeah, and then your girl come home, baby, remember that time? He said, yeah, bitch, I remember the time. Damn, why don't you go out and get kidnapped or something so you can have a new story to tell me?
Now that I do agree with. I feel like you need time away from your person. Like you don't need to be up under each other so you have
but these is
every 10 years. You're allowed to see every 10 years you get a raw pass.
This is why you gotta listen to these two, right? Now, this is why I understand men be saying women is crazy. Because in the beginning of the show, they got a problem with somebody playing video games all day. It's no quicker way to get tired of a bitch than when you just want to sit down and relax and she all up in your face. What about me? You don't want to spend time with me? We here for the long haul. We got a whole life ahead of us. Come on, let me finish. Listen, I let you go. let me put you up on game. The quickest way to get somebody to go through that cheating that you didn't want. Suffocate them. So it's
I'm not like that.
So y'all just said, oh no, after 10 years you should go test somebody. Remember this story? You wouldn't run out of stories 10 years from now if you wasn't in my face every goddamn weekend when I wanted to play my video game. It's your fault. Now you want to get mad at me.
You really caught us.
Everybody don't have the luxury of having a certain type of lifestyle. See, these four people up here.
What are you saying?
No, man. Everybody don't. Everybody not running around into all these different comedy events and performing at Caroline.
Everybody don't have a life. They can afford to
you coming for Lissa?
They can afford to stay away from you for the weekend.
Y'all don't even make sense, huh?
No, hold up. Everybody can't switch up and be a man one day and a woman the next. You know, everybody can't be a clothing designer and go viral. Everybody can't have a battle league. So at the end of the day, it's gonna
what does that have to do with what we're talking about, Babs?
Because
get out my face and let me play my game.
What I'm trying to say is, so everybody not gonna have new stories to bring to the table. If you could be a man and a woman, and then you got all these different stories, you live in two different lives.
Shorty, let me tell you something. Shorty. Just because you raised your voice and clap cheeks is gonna make it. Listen, Shorty, let me put you up on game. Hold up. Let me give you. Listen. All of that, Babs. See what I'm saying? This is another reason why the 10 years be okay. Listen. You could last the whole 10 years. Nobody's clapping hands and screaming and all that other shit. You could have a job. You have more stories in your 5 days at your job than I'm gonna have. Cause what about your co-workers? Baby, listen. Do you want the 10 years or not? Now listen. I'm just trying to.
How many times?
There you
And
go.
to have the 10 years, you can't
suffocating me, Babs. Babs, you're suffocating me. Babs, I can't breathe. Babs.
Let me tell you something. We meet different people all the time. I don't want to hear about your coworker Joanne for the next 10 years. You telling me about Joanne and her life.
See what I'm saying?
I don't like,
no. That's wrong. Time out. That's wrong. If I love you, I love you, right? I got to hear about Joanne because that's a part of your life.
No,
just like you are going to hear about Tamagotchis or whatever the kids is playing. You're going to hear about the new skins. This is what people do in a relationship. I'm going to eat this dry-ass chicken you cooked, okay? And we're going to sit here and talk about Joanne, okay?
We thought you said it was good curry chicken.
No, my baby cook good. I'm talking to Babs' loud ass, okay?
If you eat my dry chicken, you're going to tell me it's dry?
Rice and peas.
I'm not eating no dry chicken.
You're yelling. Why are you yelling? I can hear you. This is what I'm trying to teach you the keys of life if you want a long relationship.
This is what you got to do with these men. This is how I treat these men because they try to put bass in their voice and then you supposed to call, oh, let me be quiet because he's talking now. No.
Shorty.
Yeah, I like that.
Shorty.
Go
ahead. I got it.
This ain't your show.
Right.
You can't never shush me on my show.
Right.
What are you talking about, homie?
Right. You just need to get fucked. And nobody has fucked you good.
What?
Nobody has grabbed you by the back of your neck and slammed your face into the bedboard.
Lady Luck mother be watching this show. Don't be cussing.
Sorry, it's Freaky Friday and she's too loud. She's too loud.
She said you didn't
She's dating soft niggas. That's what's happening. You dating soft niggas. That's what's happening. You out here because I'm listening and listening.
And you're talking because there's nothing in your mouth.
It's like
this too much because you don't have nothing in
ear.
between your teeth.
What?
Yeah, she said you're talking too much because there's nothing in your mouth. If you have something in your mouth, you won't be talking so much.
I didn't even say that. Well, who you talking?
And with that, we're going to conclude. Thank you for joining us, Joy. Everyone, make sure you get the custom Joy.
Get you a Nigerian chick. You hear how they get up.
Babs, you need to get choked. Like, you don't even get choked. You need to get choked.
You feel me?
You need to get choked.
Chanel. You are making Chanel is talking.
My name is Uncle Luck, and you will respect me as such, Joy.
Uncle Luck. Uncle Luck, is that how you do it, Uncle Luck? Is he cooking up?
Order.
I'm sure, like Lissa just said. I just make sure there's always order.
Oh, I like order.
And y'all out of control. I could tell who's getting what at home. I could tell who's getting what at home by how they get. That's all.
Everybody, simmer. We're back.
Tell them about the
Real
song.
quick, before we get up out of here, October 29th, Bad Bunny presents Prom Night. We are live in Rochdale, Queens. Joy, you coming?
I'm coming. I'm driving now, so I'll be there.
This is what I'm talking about. Tickets are on sale. Right now. Hit the link in my bio. Get your tickets. There will be no tickets sold at the door. You don't want to miss this event. These battles will not be released on YouTube. We made 2 announcements already. The first announcement was the 2-on-2, Tay-Rock and his fiance, Lady Caution. And then we got Shuni the rapper and her husband, Fettuccine 20. And now we got 40 Bars versus Fawns. The third announcement will be made within the next 2 to 3 days. Stay tuned. Get your tickets before they sell out or before the price go up, because the price will go up.
Can me and Luck battle somebody? Can me and Luck? Nisha.
You sure can.
Come on, Fight Club.
Sponsored by Lucky Crowns. Y'all already know the vibe. All the battles will be judged. Whoever wins will get crowned prom king or prom queen of the battle. There is a dress code. You have to come in prom attire, which means no jeans, okay? No sneakers, all right? So you have to get dressed up. We doing it Met Gala style.
Ooh.
So even think about it. Think about all of the dresses or all of the suits y'all seen, and y'all like, this is fire, but where can I wear this to? I don't have nowhere to wear this to. This is the place. Do not come in there looking plain Jane. Anything that you can't wear on a regular day, this is the place to wear it. Pull up. Can't wait to see y'all there. It's a lit situation.
Yes. Everybody get your tickets and stop playing. Oh, tonight, it's midnight, so it's a little confusing. So at midnight tonight, which is really tomorrow morning, I'm going to be at the Deep End Pause. It's in the village.
In the village. Deep End in the village.
The Jimmy Peoples Show. Everyone pull up if you can. And then on the 29th, I'll be at Broadway Comedy Club. If y'all like to laugh, I like to make you laugh. And you could hit the link in my bio. Get those tickets. Do you have anything, Uncle Luck, that for Lady Luck's Enterprises, or you want me to do the commercial for her? Because you supposed to be promoting Lady Luck's businesses right now.
Y'all just need to get your ass bust.
No, speaking of which, right, one of the people that joined the show today was like one of the baby. I said, what is he doing here? He's gone now, but I ain't want to say nothing. But baby, he was the one. He got away.
I'm about to rewind the whole
It was
show.
nice to know you was watching. You heard?
I'm about to, okay. Matter of fact, we got to go so I could call her on 3-way. So let me play.
Yeah, we got to go. Listen.
Please, Baz, please. I said it first.
I'm a madness tomorrow.
Can't swag you later is a mother.
How's you doing, Kid Swag the F? How's she been? Swaggadilly. My second favorite Leo. Like, you good?
Yeah, y'all nuts.
You good?
Playing with, wake that ass up. Told the big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up. After we do the show, we gotta what, stop it like it's hot. After we do the show, we gotta stop it like it's hot. You better stop it like it's hot. You better stop it like it's hot. You better BEC, so to stop it like it's hot. You better stop it like it's hot. You better stop it like it's hot. You better BEC, so to stop it like it's hot.
Get back up, shorty. Get back
You look
up.
pretty in pink. Get them titties bouncing.
Have a good weekend, y'all.